Taurus, let's find out what's going on with you today in this present moment in time. I'm feeling some extreme relaxation, a calmness. You know that you have time on your side. You have no need to rush. You're very secure financially, but it's not just about money. I feel like this is emotional as well. You're taking soaks, lavender baths, using essential oils. Um, you're just not phased, and this unbotheredness is translating into your environment. So just because you're in a calm state of mind doesn't mean that the world isn't chaotic. I feel like it's very chaotic, but you have found peace in the storm, and so your peace is untouchable. People want a piece of this pie. They look at you like the goal. You have what they want. You have what they work towards. They want to be just like you. And I feel like they're working overtime to get to your level. But it goes without saying, this is not how you obtain peace. So they're going to always be tormented. As long as they try to be like you, they're never going to be successful at life. So that's unfortunate. I feel like you've made peace with this at this point, this realization that you really don't have to run and hide. You can stand your ground, and the people who are bothering you or attempting to bother you, throw you off track, they're just going to get stomped in the ground. So, and not even by you, by just the world in and of itself, because they're going outside of their place to reach out to you. They're leaving their own comfort zone, by being nosy and wondering, worrying about what you're doing, trying to sync up with you, be like you. This is something you dealt with all your life. I feel like even your mother was kind of a copycat. Like, you've always had to be yourself no matter what. Like, you don't have an option of being like them. So for them to try and be like you is just so out of character for you. You don't have the option of mirroring people. It's like, in order to let go and try and assimilate another character is losing your mind. And it's like, I just don't trust that. I see so many lunatics around me that I just don't want to take that risk. So it's ingrained in your makeup and your core values, your core beliefs, that who you are matters. So you don't see it as an opportunity like, oh, this person is beautiful, I want to be beautiful just like them, or I want to be like them. Like people who go and get plastic surgery. This is nowhere near your aura. But this is the type of people you're surrounded by, because they're looking at you like the model. Like, yeah, like you're the picture in the magazine that they take to the surgeon and say, I want a nose just like hers. It's really crazy when you think about it. But, there's a market for everybody. So to each their own. But I'm seeing the difference between life and death. Like, there's death, which is needing to be like someone else, constantly devaluing yourself by putting other people on a pedestal like something you need to obtain, as if that's even possible. And then on the other side, you have new life, which is something that you've consented to nurture and grow, mature, and help to cultivate this new idea. So in between these two outcomes, between you just completely ignoring the world and starting a family, versus starting a family, I see you just valuing yourself. Like, you put yourself on a pedestal, you care about yourself, you're obsessed with yourself. And it's sort of like the best of both worlds, because you're like your own parent. So you spoil yourself and you don't look to anybody else to fix your problems. So when you see a situation that needs fixing, it's like, oh, cool, another project, something else I can focus on, put my attention into. And it doesn't take much work, because, you skip over the part where you're thinking like, I'm not good enough, blah, blah, blah. That's just not part of your mentality. And so you avoid a lot of stress. Okay. I feel like you have some secret supporters in the background. Some people from your family, maybe, that, but let me see. They support you, but they don't really show it, or they hide the fact that they support you, like they're in a relationship or a situationship where they're not able to speak out for themselves. Basically, they don't want to become like this dead group by looking up to you. So they kind of bite their tongue and singing praises to you, even though they are proud of you, and they love seeing you grow. They love seeing you love yourself. Okay, but it may be something like they're too close in age, or like they still see you as a competition, so they don't exactly want to give you that victory over them, like you're better than them. So it's still some mental issues here, some mental illness as far as family goes. I feel like the only thing they're proud of is the fact that they share the same bloodline as you. Like, it's like they want to take credit for what you're doing. Like, this could have something to do with a relationship you're in, someone you're dating who is very successful or highly admired by the community. It looks like this is someone who provides financially, or even like you just got a new job or a new promotion and you're just so financially dependent on yourself. So you're independent, financially independent, and I feel like your family, on one hand, they're proud of you because you're rich and they want to be rich, or they look up to you because you are very carefree. You choose to do the type of work that you do, but on the other hand, they're jealous. So it doesn't even seem like they have a reason to be, if there is ever one. It seems like they could be very successful as well, and someone that you might actually look up to or have looked up to at some point. But they still kind of see you as a threat, because that's just how they think. Like, it's business. So they admire you based on a business, from a business perspective. Like, you could have hit Forbes, is it Forbes 400, Fortune 400 or something like that. Okay, for some of you. So I'm seeing like your thoughts. Maybe this is something you believe that you're capable of doing and you're headed towards it. In any case, I feel like your family is going to turn their back on you as soon as you start being successful. As soon as you start to show the manifestations, like your manifestations are coming to fruition, they're gonna start saying some weird things, like trying to uh, get on your good side all of a sudden, which kind of proves that they weren't on your good side before. Like they did some things in the past that made your relationship strained. And so they're coming with, like, I'm seeing from the mother, coming with a threat, like she can use her power as a mother to kind of manipulate you and control you. And then from the grandmother, I'm seeing like she's trying to appeal to weaknesses that she planted, seeds of weaknesses that she planted, like trying to get you to eat, trying to get you to spend money on her and things like this. So they're trying their best to get you back into an infantile state, they want you to regress back into thinking that they are important, like it was back in the day when they were raising you. But the fact of the matter is you're an adult now, so you choose to, give to who you choose to give. It's not based on manipulation tactics, and these tactics are extremely obvious. So I feel like in the long run, they're actually working against themselves, because it looks like you're hoarding this cash of yours, this wealth, like, and they're starving in the background. Like, when is this person going to throw me a bone, basically? But you use your money, your wealth, your success, your good ideas, your loving nature to love on yourself. You treat yourself, you go out and pamper yourself, and you don't have any problem with it.